Kavita Sanghvi, principal of SVKM CNM School. I'm a climate action ambassador, a SDG ambassador, and a scientists ambassador for India. I'm also a member of DLC's ESG Global Committee, Mumbai chapter. So my topic is a corporate's mind to planning and executing a climate change initiative. A very vital topic, don't you think so? So if you realize this topic is a need of the hour, it's a very, very pertinent topic. Now in 2009, when I was leading a school, at one particular day, I'd gone to the beach after a festival. I saw the beach strewn with lots of plastic, flowers, a lot of garbage strewn all around. I couldn't see the ocean. I only saw a lot of dirt on the beach. And that hit me. Because as a teacher, I did teach physics, I did teach maths, I did teach other things, but I never taught my students how to value our environment, how to take care of the environment. And that is the real core of education. So therefore, we started with a small initiative called as composting, making sure that all the flowers connected with the temple nearby, taking the garlands from them and composting it every day. That compost later on was used to do organic farming. After that organic farming, we saw that we realized we had got so many kind of flowers coming across, kind of fruits coming across, and we started selling them, and the profits again went back to making sure the endeavor became bigger and bigger. We then started collection of sachets, because that is something that is so vital. Those small sachets where you put in your shampoo, you put in your oil, you put in your ketchup, and then you just throw it away. Now, are you realizing that sachet is actually made up of 3 layers of plastic? And that's something that does not decompose easily. Even your garbage pickers, when they pick up garbage, they just let go of the sachet. And it's not something that can be recycled also, because we have tried. So what happens is, these sachets, they accumulate and then they go and they leak into the oceans, causing a lot of plastic pollution in the oceans and also in landfills. And then what happens? I think you and I are already facing the consequences today. We have heard NASA say that 100 years from now, there's going to be many cities which are going to be submerged underwater. So what about your children? What about your grandchildren? Don't they have a right to the entire resources that we are enjoying today? Don't you think that you are responsible for it? You definitely are. Maybe you are just an individual watching me. Maybe you're a company. Maybe you're an educational institute. But today we all have to get together for this. It's not one-man army. It is the entire world coming together to ensure that our entire youth is mobilized towards working towards climate change. So how can we really support it? First of all, most important, strategic planning. What is your planning of the resources that you're currently utilizing? Be it your physical resources. If you're using plastic cups, have you ever thought of going on to paper cups or having glass cups which can be washed once again? Look into your physical resources. It is something that you can again make sure that can be recyclable. That is something that also you need to look around. Physical. Your entire spaces around you. How are you utilizing your spaces? Is it again once more eco-friendly? So this is something that you have to plan across your entire. Are you using paper? Are you using recycled paper? Are you using paper just one-sided when you print out, or is it two-sided? All this is something that you need to start thinking about. Strategic planning. The second most important thing that comes across is ensuring that you have your staff committed to it. And that is where training is required. Because believe me, you and I alone in a company, if we have to say that let's start an endeavor, it's not going to sustain over time. Maybe it will start for a month or 2, but over a period of time, it fizzles out. Because we have seen so many industries start with us saying that this year we will support you for this endeavor. But the next year, we don't get the support. Why? Because the entire staff is not mobilized for it. So making sure that you have an expert train your entire committee team of workers for climate change initiative is very, very important. So the third point is value-based. Whatever initiative that you take across has to have some value towards your local community and tending towards global community. So locally, what are the challenges that the area is facing, that your entire premise is facing, or your community around, your residences around are facing? That is what you take up. For example, recycling, wet waste, dry waste, segregation of waste. All these are things that are very, very paramount. So this is something that you need to work on, value-based of industries. And this is where a lot of sites will support you as to what kind of value addition have certain people done. If you go to the sites of Global Teaching Insights by OECD, you'll see a lot of changes brought about by different leaders across the world that could add support to you. The fourth thing that you can bring about is integration. The integration has to be within what is your company working upon. The protocols, the processes, it has to be integrated. Whatever initiative or movement that you do should be in sync with your processes and your policies for it to be sustainable over a period of time. So when I talk to you, I'm not talking to you for taking up a climate initiative for a year or a two. I'm talking about something which is going to go on for 20, 25 years. Because anything you do right now, you won't see it immediate results. You'll see the results over a long period of time. But it is something for all of us to act upon. Now, how do you go about this? Well, this is where you can ask for support. As if you are leading a company, go to a nearby school around and ask as to what support they can require for climate action change. If you ask any kind of NGOs around for climate action change, or you could ask us as to how to support you for initiating a climate action change, where we could suggest you with a lot of events, a lot of curriculum support, which is so vital in today's world, because we know we all have the values. We all wish to do something positive, but we need direction. And this direction is what experts can offer you. So do make sure that you all come together with all of us and create this climate action initiative to make sure that the world is sustainable for the future generations to come, so that they enjoy what we have been taking for free. So if you wish to understand more about climate action, then these are the sites that can really support you. You have the Climate Action Project by Koen Timmers and Jennifer across. You have the OECD's Global Teaching Insights. You have the UN's World Largest Lesson, that site. You have the Teach SDGs site. And obviously, you have the United Nations site itself, which talks about climate action. So if you're wondering as to how you can make a difference to us, if you want to know how you can go about making a change for climate action, well, let me enlighten you. There is no degree or qualification required to become a climate action crusader. Everybody can make a difference. All you need is your heart in the right place and a passion and time devoted for this. So please connect with experts around you. Connect with DLC, who will offer a platform to ensure that certain programs toward climate action can be initiated and transitioned and shared across the globe. For example, collection of sachet, which I spoke to you about, or maybe recycling of any other things. Collect with experts who can help train you to ensure how climate action can be again cascaded from a local area to a global area. So training to ensure that students join hands, adults join hands, everybody joins hand to make sure that everybody in the world is sensitized towards the entire climate action initiative. Because every hand matters. It is our responsibility that we leave this world to our youngsters to flourish and enjoy it the way we have done all these years. So together, along with DLC, let's make a difference. Thank you so much.